If you all will turn to the first presentation outline in your packet, the book that we will do today is called Hashtag Girl Boss, Hashtag Girl Boss by Sophie Amoruso. And this book has been a rocketing bestseller. It has now been on the bestseller list for more than 2 months. It has been up to number 2. She has been on talk shows all over the internet. It has been a very popular book. What's interesting about the end of the story is she was actually barred from eBay because she broke rules, which doesn't surprise me any. It made her begin Nasty Gal, which is this very successful online shop. In 2012, she had $128 million in sales. She has 350 employees, and she sells 93% of her inventory at full price. But y'all, that is not the background of someone who comes from the Girl Scouts of America or Young Life. You know, obviously, this is quite an interesting rags to riches kind of story. I'll read you the philosophy of nastygal.com. They are obsessed. We keep the customer at the center of everything we do. Without customers, we have nothing. Own it. Take the ball and run with it. We make smart decisions, put the business first, and do more with less. People are important. Reach out, make friends, build trust. No AHs. You got that? Okay, good. We leave our egos at the door. By the way, this book is full of profanity, so I just wanted to clarify that. We leave our egos at the door. We are respectful, collaborative, curious, and open-minded. Learn on. Where building has never been built before. The future is ours to write. We get excited about growth. We take intelligent risks, and we learn from our mistakes, and finally have fun and keep it weird. And it is weird. It really is. If you go to page 2 of your outline, I want to read you some of the key quotes like we always do to give you a flavor of the author's language. A hashtag girl boss is someone who's in charge of her own life. She gets what she wants because she works for it. As a hashtag girl boss, you take control and accept responsibility. You're a fighter. You know when to throw punches and when to roll with them. Sometimes you break the rules, sometimes you follow them, but always on your own terms. You know where you're going, but you can't do it without having some fun along the way. You value honesty over perfection. You ask questions. You take your life seriously, but you don't take yourself too seriously. You're going to take over the world and change it in the process. You're a badass. Abandon anything about your life and habits that might be holding you back. Learn to create your own opportunities. Know that there is no finish line. Fortune favors action. Race balls out toward the extraordinary life that you've always dreamed of, or still haven't had time to dream up. And prepare to have a hell of a lot of fun along the way. Now, if you all want to fool somebody, you read this book yourself, which is one of the objectives that we've had for years at the book synopsis. This book is filled with hashtag girl boss profiles. That is, people who proudly admit this is what they are, and they talk about their backgrounds, and it's amazing how much each of those profiles does in fact validate those items that I just read for you. And there's about a dozen of the profiles in the book. And somebody's going to win it today. But it's a bestseller, hashtag Girl Boss by Sophie Amoruso. Hope you enjoyed that book today.